So it's still time for me to screw it up.
Okay, no, don't say that. All right, so let's just kind of start out with that. So
Yeah.
Tell me how your season was and incorporate how Powertrain's training perhaps helped with the success of your team last year.
Yeah, I think Powertrain is a big reason for our success, actually. You know, to me, I needed to seek out and find something that could supplement and help us get to a better level. You know, we were going from 3 wins a season. I'd been with the team 4 years. Year 5, you know, Steve and I caught up and met, Joe met, and I said, this is what we're after. And as soon as I met with them, I knew. I've been coaching over 20 plus years, Division 1, 2, and 3. I've played at the USA field hockey level. I've coached at the USA field hockey level. And these guys, what they were telling me was for real. I came down, watched a workout, and I've never had to come back since because I totally trust these guys with our athletes. The kids love it. It was a really funny thing. They love being challenged. They want to come back, and they know that when they come in here, they're going to be pushed. They're going to be asked to excel at another level, and they wanted to keep coming back. And the feedback from them was phenomenal. When they said to me, Shelly, we need to do Powertrain, and we're going to do it over the summer, and we're going to be prepared. And you know what? It was such a big part of our preparation. We went out last year, opening weekend, and we beat, you know, a team that was in the NCAAs, and we beat the first team 8-0. I mean, they helped me be a better coach. So I think I'm smart to hire them, have them help prepare our kids. Our kids love it, and I can't see us not using them. I mean, they're the reason that we got to a championship to help us with our preparation.
I like her. She's very good. Why not use the college weight room? And you know, what makes it so different to leave there and come here? And you can reference college weight room and reference
Sure.
Powertrain.
Yeah, you know, I think the use of a college weight room, you know, sports today keeps evolving, doesn't it? You know, athletes keep evolving. We're always, as coaches, looking for that next edge, that next step. And these guys are for real. These guys are invested in our kids, and I'm invested in them. You know, I look at these guys as my teammates. My kids just don't go in and do a cookie cutter workout. They go in, there's always a ratio of 1 to 3, sometimes it's 1-on-1, but they help identify every athlete's needs, whether it's my goalkeeper, whether it's my midfielders. You know, every athlete has different needs, and the kids know this, the athletes know this. They want someone that's going to help them get to the next level. As a coach, I can do that on the field. In the weight room, you know, no disrespect to the weight room personnel and staff anywhere at any Division 1, 2, or 3 school, but nobody's like these guys. These guys are invested in our kids. They push them. They get the most out of them. Our kids know that. That's why we keep going back.
That's great. And besides record and wins and losses, what specific results have you seen in your athletes' performance?
Yeah, you know, that's really a great question because I always think that coaches lose games and players win games, to be quite honest. So I think the use of Powertrain definitely helped us get to a PSAC conference championship game. We might have lost in the title game last year, but we didn't lose anything. We really keep gaining things. The difference I see in the athletes starts with, you know, from their endurance. You know, from they're just leaner. They're not trying to lose weight. They're just trying to be healthier, stronger. You know, injury prevention, you know, is separate of, you know, maybe a ball hitting us here and there. The kids are prepared. And what I love about it is it gives them a mental advantage. And every coach wants that. These guys help my kids be prepared and give them something I can't give them. That intangible. And that every athlete has to get on their own from their own work and what they put into it. So that comes and then that displays on the field. I remind them, hey, you've done Powertrain this week. Nobody else did Powertrain this summer. Nobody else had these guys breathing down their neck. Nobody else was pushing you. You're ready. You're prepared. And honestly, I think, you know, that sense of being prepared mentally and physically, that's an intangible on the field, and I'll take that.
How is Powertrain the reason for some of your success?
You know, again, injury prevention, their preparation, their mentalness. You know, the guys come to the games. You know, they're invested in our girls when their schedule allows. They're really busy, and we know that. You know, it's, to me, I refer to the guys as my teammates. And teammates make each other better. And I'm always going to look for someone to help make my life easier. And these guys make my life easier. They help me be a better coach because they provide things to the athletes I can't. I can't spend time with 25 women in a weight room and help making sure that they're able to do the things they need to do to excel on the field. These guys give those girls that, from confidence to mental preparation to physical preparation. I mean, we play sometimes back to back. The girls are running 4 miles a game, and it can be 100+ degrees out on the AstroTurf. We're ready. I know we're going to be ready. They're ready. And it's because of Powertrain. It's because of what these guys give us off the field that we're able to be better on the field. And to me, it's like a teammate. These guys are my teammates. I take care of them, and they're great to our kids. Our kids respect them, and there's a great sense of loyalty because we've seen the results. And I've had my competition ask me, hey, tell us about Powertrain. They opened up a site here. You know, you guys have used them. And this is the team we lost to in the championship game. And I say, do it. Use it. She's like, how can you afford it? you know, how do you do it? I go, we fundraise, we make it work. And she goes, can you afford it? I go, honestly, can't afford not to. And that's been my answer, because they helped me help these kids get to another level. And they did that. We got to another level. And how they play on the field, it helps me get more out of them as a coach, because they're more physically prepared and mentally prepared. They're really focused and dialed into what we want to accomplish. So yeah, to me, I think I'm smart. You know, we won't let that out, but hiring Powertrain, working with Steve and the guys, it's the best thing we've ever done.
What team was that, out of curiosity?
Sure, Westchester University.
I was just curious.
Nah, she said she decided not to, and I said, your loss.
Yeah, and it's great that you guys actually fundraise and pay for it. That's something that's just so interesting.
It's that important to me.
Yeah, I love it.
You know, I'm going to invest in my kids' lives, and you know, it has been an investment in them. And it's been a great relationship to develop along the way, you know, of how can we help each other. And to me, that loyalty of a teammate, that relationship, that's what matters to me. And the girls see that. The girls know when the guys come on game day, honestly, it really helps raise their confidence even more, because they know that these guys are behind them, and it reminds them, we're prepared. We're prepared, we're set. And again, it's teammates make each other better. These guys make my team better. Why wouldn't I use them?
And when your athletes originally came in here, Powertrain didn't design program, they just like kind of put them in a group of football players and said, oh, you just do everything that these guys are doing. No, they specifically designed a program for your players. Tell me that, and yeah, just that first.
Yeah, you know, they've done what they said they were going to do. They said, listen, we're going to look at your athletes, we're going to assess them, and from there we'll help them. And you know what? I have 25 girls of different sizes, heights, needs, abilities, skill levels. They looked at them, they assessed them, they helped them get to where they needed to be. And right off the bat, they backed up what they said they were going to do. And the girls liked it right away. Now, don't get me wrong. They know they're going to be pushed and challenged when they come here. And, you know, they keep going back for more. They keep going back for more. And it helps them create a better sense of camaraderie when they do work out together. And I think when you have so many different athletes, you know, I have kids that are 5'8", kids that are 5'5", different heights, weights, and different ability and needs on the field, you know. And these guys identify that. They help us get there. You know, we do it in season. They know our needs. They meet our needs. They're always great with our schedule. So, you know, I think it was a no-brainer for me. You know, I mean, I saw how we were starting to excel that spring after using them. And I talked to Steve. I go, we need help. I need us to get around the next corner. We're right there. And he was the answer. You know, Powertrain is the answer to help us get to the next level. Any athlete. Why wouldn't you use someone who's going to help you get to where you say you want to go?
She's so good.
Yeah.
So you said, I asked you specifically what changes have you seen in your athletes? And
Yeah.
you said endurance, love that.
Yeah.
Is there anything else, like are they hitting the ball harder, longer, that kind of thing, like
Yeah,
specific
absolutely.
to your sport?
Yeah, I think that was one of the biggest things we noticed too, is the ability of the girls to just really crack a ball. And technique, everything's technique based. It's not like you get up there and, you know, you just whack it. You know, you get up, there's a lot of technique and tactics involved in our game. And that's one of the biggest things our goalkeeper said right away. It's like, hey, that ball's coming in a lot faster. You know, their hand speed is improved, their technique is improved because their legs are stronger, so they can hit the ball better. They're not relying, females tend to rely so much on their upper body. And as women, you know, we're different with our small body structure. We're different from men, clearly, and different in our games. So I've seen those differences right away, you know, when we're hitting the ball, how we're playing, our ability to be stronger on the ball, our ability to defend. My goalkeeper, you know, was phenomenal, and she keeps getting better. And, you know, her needs are different because it's short and explosive. And, you know, she wears, you know, probably, I don't know, close to 15 pounds of equipment on her, you know, and so she has to be a little bit stronger. Now, she takes everything off. The girl maybe weighs 90 pounds wet, but she's one of our strongest athletes. And just that sense of being strong and their ability to perform at the next level, we've seen it. And people have asked me, what are you doing? What's going on with your kids? You know, how come your kids, why did you go from being, you know, bottom from last in the conference to competing for a championship? And there's no secret. I tell them, we worked for it, but we prepared. And Powertrain helped prepare us and prepare our girls.
You're like the dream press conference interview.
Oh, okay.
You're really good. Anything else?
You covered really great stuff, but feedback from the players, working with the trainers?
Yeah, I think that was,
Feedback.
yeah, that sold me immediately. You know, it was interesting, you know, we did it, they did their assessment, and you know, can I tell you, there's some challenges involved. When you have 25 college women in season, out of season, they all have classes, it's all I can do sometimes to get them out of practice. They coordinated their schedules. It was that important to them. They told me, they're like, Shelly, this is great, we want to do this. And I'm like, okay. And to see them love to want to work out more and be inspired because they were seeing the changes right away, that struck me. You know, honestly, when I was competing, I had the privilege of playing at a university at Old Dominion where we were national champions. I would have done it then. You know, I'm not as fit as I used to be in my other life, as I say, as an athlete. I would use them. I want to use them. They probably still want to drag me in someday and get me in here. But I love the fact of how they prepare our girls. And, you know, there's nothing like it. The feedback's been phenomenal. You know, and they go out of their way to make their schedules work. Some of our kids work jobs, and they still get their Powertrain workouts in. It's important to them. I'm coaching a camp. One of my kids is like, Shell, I got to leave. I have a Powertrain workout. I don't want to be late. You know, and to me, that shows a sense of trust. They want to, you know, they want to be there. They know the trainers' times are important, and they respect what the guys are doing because they know they're helping them. They're invested in them. You know, people that say it's just like Powertrain, they haven't done it. They haven't done it. You know, these guys are exceptional. And when you do see what they do and you do see the results, and it's more than results to me, it's what we're giving our kids to be better every day. You know, there's nothing like it, and so there's nobody out there that's like them. Anyone that says that, it's a compliment to them, but they're not like them. There's only one Powertrain.
It's great.
Terrific.